Will begin production next month, saving right-hand drive markets globally. Later, our EVP, Mr. Li Mingcai, will share in details Changan's progress, future targets, and support actions for our global business. Also, we actively fulfill our social responsibility. Together with our partners, we were the first responders to nature disaster, from earthquakes in Myanmar to floods in northern Thailand. Changan teams provided medical and food supplies to those in need. In the last 5 years, Changan has devoted nearly $20 million to public welfare funds. None of this would be possible without you, our partners. Thank you to everyone. Today, our industry is challenged by the complex economic environment and global trade tensions. In our history of 163 years, challenge and competition are nothing new to us. We have always met them with innovation and resilience. We remained committed to globalization. This is our long-term strategy. By 2030, we aim to deliver 5 million vehicles, with 3 million being electrified and 1.5 million units sold to market outside of China. With that, we aim to become top 10 automakers, a truly world-class brand. To achieve the target, we will focus on long-term growth, local operations, system building, and social responsibilities. By 2030, we will invest over $10 billion to speed up building local capabilities in manufacturing, branding, and customer service across the 5 overseas regions. Our R&D will continue to bring high techs to users, focus on AI, embodied intelligence, eVoto, and others. In the next 5 years, we plan to launch over 50 new models globally. More details will be shared by Changan's EVP, Mr. Wang Xiaofei, later. For services, Changan will speed up building spare parts center in Thailand, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. We will keep improving customers' satisfaction through our AI-powered service platform. For management system building and social responsibility, we continue to strengthen our 1542 global management system. Together with our partners, Changan will help create more local jobs, tax revenue, and contribute to the communities we serve. Dear friends and partners, together with trust, let's move forward with vast ocean plan to provide more high quality products and services for global users. We contribute more to economic and social development across the world. Changan, smart your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zhu. Please take your seat. 感谢朱董事长，请入座。Over the past 5 years, with all the overseas partners, Changan has achieved remarkable results worldwide. Looking ahead, Changan still loves to provide global users with intelligent, low-carbon mobility products to make greater contributions to global economics and the advancement of automotive civilization. 过去5年，长安与所有海外经销商伙伴共同奋斗，取得了显著的全球化成果。未来，长安汽车将继续为全球用户提供智能低碳出行产品，为全球经济发展与汽车文明做出更大贡献。For Changan, it's so important to hear from all the partners. Adhering to the concept of no survey, no voice, we collected 327 comments before the conference, aiming to truly understand what people want to see and hear. So finally, global products planning, design tours and test drive of new cars, and Changan overseas strategy were voted as the most concerned. So we are so glad to know and keen to update on that. Now, let's warmly welcome Executive Vice President of Changan Automobile, 长安汽车执行副总裁 Mr. 李明才 to deliver a speech. Let's welcome.
Distinguished guests, our partners, our media friends, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, on behalf of Changan Automobile, I would like to extend the warmest welcome and the deepest gratitude to the 658 friends present in this annual event, despite of thousands of miles of journey from 77 countries and regions worldwide. Welcome to HD Magic City and the capital city of new energy vehicles, Chongqing. Just now, our chairman, Mr. Zhu Huarong, has addressed a speech of strong determinations and clear guidance, define the future directions of development. Next, I will report on the development of Changan's overseas business upon the arrangement. The year of 2024 is an important year for Changan as we entering into a milestone of 41 years anniversaries of car manufacturing. Last year, Changan's overseas business also witnessed a very rapid growth, and we're firmly promoting globalization with the third business venture, innovation and entrepreneurship plan as the guide. We strongly push forward the vast ocean plan and accelerated our pace toward a world-class auto brand. Next, I have delivered the overseas business work report under the theme, Together for Stronger, United for Further. In 2024, with the collaborations and hard work of all partners, we overcame a series of external unfavorable factors and seized the real historical development opportunities. And Changan maintained the overall trend of high-quality development of its overseas business and achieved plenty of work achievements. First, we carry out strategy layout orderly. In 2024, Changan has made the fastest progress in global expansions. By doubling down on the vast ocean plan, we efficiently implemented the strategic programs from organizations and resources to cross-function collaborations, manufacturing and product development. The year of 2024 is the year in which Changan's localization takes the deepest root. We strengthened the implementation of our strategy, establishment of 5 regional divisions, and the change from remote in the past, where remote management to the localized management. I'll give you a number, a total of 497 people. Our staff will be sent to different countries, were stationed overseas to work together, side by side, shoulder by shoulder, with our partners. At the same time, we can notice we have set up 4 overseas subsidiaries and Changan's first overseas production base. We are very proud. Our talent base, the construction of everything is advancing very smoothly. We have also initiated the construction of 8 corporation production capacity overseas, with a total capacity of 580,000 units. Also, in 2024 is the year of Changan's highest global customer growth year. We adhered to follow the changes in global market policies, accelerated the expansion of our internal market, and continued our journey toward a world-class auto brand. Second, our overseas sales hit a new record high from 2024 to 2024. Our sales surged 6.5 times. 2024 is marked very important as the year of Changan's fastest overseas growth over the past years. And the first time, also for Changan, we break into the Changan's auto export top 3 with the total sales exceeding 500,000 units. Our market share surpassed also the first time 9.2%, and the overseas business, our revenue of turnover exceeded $11 billion. Among them, 28,000 new end products were exported. We followed the tendency of the industry evolutions, a year-on-year increase of 800%, 3 times increase, ranking the top among all Chinese brands in terms of growth rate. As for sales structures, also we improved a lot. Overseas subsidiaries occupied 45% of export, up 20% year-on-year. Overseas KD accounted 21%, up 171% compared with the previous years, accelerating the implementation of localization strategy. Regarding overseas sales volume, Changan has ranked top 1 or top 2 among all global brands in Jordan and UAE. Congratulations. Thank you. Maintain the global top 10 positions in Saudi Arabia, our Pakistan, Daniel from Peru and other markets, and secured top 1 or 2 among all the brands in 11 markets. To all our prestigious partners, every step of Changan's global growth, our contributions is sculptured with the hard work, professional vision, and the continuous investment of our partners. On behalf of Changan Automobile, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations and heartfelt appreciation to all of you. Thank you. Certainly, our market layout expanded rapidly. In the year of 2024, we increased 11 million units in new market capacities, representing a 120% year-on-year growth. Notably, over half of this growth Changan has now, we have to contribute to the premium million unit markets. Changan entered overseas market with a cumulative capacity of 20 million units. But the boss of our chairman give the target to me is 30 million units. Still, we have 10 million. We still have to grow. Signaling our preliminary emergence as a world-class auto brand, Changan has presented in more than 100 countries globally. Also, it's a very important milestone for Changan. In 2024 alone, we expanded into 20 new countries, a record-breaking expansion in a single year also. With the same measurement, we can consider our involvement, our engaged markets for Changan cover around 17 to 80% of Toyota and Hyundai's global footprint, making it the broadest among Chinese brands. We have already signed all cooperation agreements with 17 global renowned distribution partners, and will be unveiled in Brazil. Today, Mr. Carlos also is participating in our meeting. And Algeria, South Africa, Israel, Australia, Indonesia, and other high potential markets. Changan brand will emerge in 10 European countries, including Italy, Germany, Norway, Denmark, Greece, Portugal, and the Netherlands and the UK, starting in May this year. Consequently, fourth, we upgraded and expanded our distribution network. Through our network double plane, in 2024, we have another 320 new sales network join Changan's family, bring our global network in total to 1,150, guarding our position as the first camp of Chinese auto brand. Moreover, self-owned sales now account for 52% of our whole sales and contribute over 85% of the network. We have adopted a market-specific strategy tailored to local circumstances to promote diversified integration and hybrid development mode, and have built our top global flagship stores over 20,000 square meters from our Saudi Arabian and Iraq, and strengthened the layout of self-owned stores, expanding to 586 outlets and accounting for 51% of the total distribution network. At the same time, we also approved 2S stores and multi-brand experienced stores through a capital-light licensing model, balancing the rapid brand penetration and market coverage. We also deployed pop-up stores, learned a lot from China, and retail display stores in prime commercial areas, significantly boosting the product visibilities and brand awareness. In addition, we have rapidly laid out more than 1,000 online market touchpoints, with 50% of the sales led now in some leading countries coming from the online diversions. This is, I think, is very important emergence. We have to notice that this can translate in the future. And 90% of the average monthly sales volume comes from the conversion of online sales led. We promoted the executions of the network upgrading plan to comprehensively improve the quality of networks through the implementation of the latest network image version 3 standards. We piloted the Changan showroom and management system and the standards in key markets. In-depth implementation of the lean enhancement, the management of the self-operated stores achieved significant success and showed positive indicators, with the average increase in single store-led transaction rate of 16% and sales after sales NPS in our key markets reaching about 85% and 70% respectively. I think it's very significant improvement in the past years. And the test drive rate growing from 80% to 91%, leading to an increase of 45% in single store carrying capacities. The fifth, we build brand momentum evolutions. We have built a model that blends our global coordinations with the localized operations and rolled out our global brand management system version 1. Version 1 is only in the early study, established a public sentiment monitoring network across over 115 countries and created an innovative metric communication network. We have enhanced our location of brand budget. In 2024, Changan invested over $50 million. It's a huge amount of money in brand initiatives across 5 regional business units, 40% allocated to online channels. Now, more and more in the future, we will prefer to invest in the online because it's more efficient and more easy for us to access to our consumers. 3.8-fold increase from the previous years. Changan's overseas social media account followers rose to 752,000. In June 2024, Changan reached a spot on the Brand Z China Global Brand 15 rankings. Remarkably, it achieved this milestone we have to understand, in just 14 months after Changan began launching our vast ocean plane, setting the farthest record for Chinese automobile brand to enter the list. This accomplishment makes a substantial leap from being a Chinese brand to a global brand. Notably, Changan's unaided brand awareness has significantly increased across multiple key overseas markets, for example, Saudi Arabia and Mexico and Eurasian markets. Following this Southeast Asia, our brand launch is very successful brand event. Changan successfully again hosted brand release event in Latin America, in Middle East and Africa, in Australia, as well as Aveta brand launch in Thailand and the UAE. Additionally, on March 21, it leads us to be mentioned again. This year, we had a high-profile European launch event and unveiled the 9 new vehicle models. 6, we accelerated the development of product capabilities. For the first time, the product development system was constructed in a complete manner with full cycle, full system, and full process. We promoted the revision of 31 quality management and technical standards, significantly improving the development efficiency and quality. We assembled a team to analyze and meet regulatory requirements overseas, stipulated overseas market white paper book established ENFEMA database to retain and reuse our knowledge, supported by our CTO, Mr. Zhang Xiaoyu, and introduce the simulations analyze capabilities. With all our efforts, we have reduced validation cycles by 60 days, improved efficiency by 83.3%, and enabled the transition from made for China to made for the world. Changan remains committed to strengthen both ICE and NEV offerings. Before this meeting, we have already collected a lot of feedbacks from our partners. What is the most desired path they want us to give in this meeting? 81% they give us the feedback. They want to listen what is the planning of Changan's ICE categories of the products. So later in our Vice EVP, Mr. Wang Xiaofei also will give us a very complete introduction regarding our planning strategy in terms of our product. Changan remains committed to strengthening both ICE and NEV NEPs offerings, aiming to become the China's #1. In the past, we are #1. In the future, we also have to maintain our position of #1 in terms of these areas. ICE brand with 30 ICE models in its global product portfolios. Changan has enhanced the product competitiveness through various approaches, creating multiple make products that contributed over 70% of the total sales. The head goods effect and the master effect has emerged. In new energy vehicles, we are seizing the market opportunities by following the principle of BEVs for the brand positionings and the NEVs as volume maker. Changan launched 8 new models, including S07, L07, Q05, and E07, and Avata 11. This drove a 6.7-fold year-on-year sales surge by 2025. Exports of NEV products are expected to exceed 150,000 units. With the support of our CEO of Depot, Mr. Zheng Chenghao, we further accelerated the creation of 3 European standard NEV products, completed the launch of 4 right-hand drive products, and Changan's first overseas exclusive compact SUV is setting sails. Changan always insists on providing the stylish design, cutting-edge tech, and high-volume products to satisfy the customer's beautiful traveling experience. Depot S07, Depot L07, and Uniseries products have won a total of 11 awards worldwide, including the best electric SUV, the best urban electric vehicles, the most popular choice of customers, and the best SUV of the year at the center, in a market such as Mexico, Thailand, and the Middle East. In addition, the Depot S07 received a 5-star rating in the European NCAP crash test. The Avata 06 recently passed the NCAP 2026, the latest version, crash test with the high score. That means that the product Changan developed now, immediately at the beginning, we can meet the standard of the most strictest market requirement. 7th, we promoted production capacity building comprehensively, adhering to our principle of no global presence without local basis, no future growth without global reach. We stick to an operation model featuring 1 region, 1 base, 1 entity, only for 1 year, ramping up our own product capacity while joining forces with our partners. We invested 1.9 billion in Southeast Asia to build Changan's first 100,000 unit factories to produce for foreign market and covers market worldwide. We are pressing ahead with 8 KD projects in Brazil, in Mexico, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Egypt, and started production of more than 10 products. We are now starting the production possibilities and feasibilities in Europe market. Up to now, our overseas production capacity has reached 380,000. We have earmarked 200,000 units of capacity of our Chinese facilities for foreign markets only. Production capacity for foreign markets has now reached to 580,000, stepping to the top 2 among Chinese car makers. Thank you for all the support and the contributions of our partners. Thanks very much. In terms of system competence, we have established the KD bond process, released overseas KD pass localization process and overseas KD pass localization management strategy version 1, and expanding the KD centers to strengthen the local capacity. Ace. We made steady improvement in service capabilities. Systematic efforts overseas achieved full coverage in network facilities and digitalizations. CA-CPT service system has been fully integrated, and the digital systems such as the DTMS training system, the ATS technical support platform, and the DMS spare parts ordering system have been put into use with good efficiency and good feedback. We have built up the spare parts inventory centers in the UAE, Mexico, Russia, and Thailand. And now we can fulfill 91% of all orders on pass. We understand that at the current stage, some market complaints maybe is lucky to spare parts, but please believe that we are on the stage to improve that, representing an increase of 12% in designated markets. As much as 96% of all orders are made. 99% of parts categories are now in supply, and the deliveries are made within 24 hours in over 95% of the regions in some leading markets. This is also an example all our partners have to learn from that. Changan has also made a series of advances in product repairing capabilities and service diversification empowerment. Nice. We rapidly shift local capabilities. We are guided by our overseas work principles. Early this year, we sent the highest market survey delegations consisting of 8 company executives to conduct an in-depth research on 21 countries and regions over this very long period of time, over a period of time of 2 months, connecting more than 100 questions, which is the highest level, the longest, the most extensive, in-depth market research for Chinese brand in a single year. This also totally demonstrated Changan's strength, Changan's determinations to explore our international market and to realize our globalization strategy. Our goal management is based on one system, 5 business areas, namely R&D, the production, the supply, the sales, and the deliveries. 4 types of the resources in procurement, our sales, our use, our repairings, and the service, and the 2 main texts of management and governance. We have identified 78 minimum management modules piloted in Southeast Asia regions, and later we will be gradually rolled out for reuse in other regions. With Changan mirrors that of the top multinational companies, accelerate organization, restructure, set up regional technology centers and business planning departments. 6 new business entities have been set up in Thailand, in Mexico, in Germany, in Netherlands, and other countries to fill the pulse of the local market. Changan Automobile plans to have more than 20 business entities worldwide and dozens of production facilities overseas by 2030. Changan has boosted the deployment of the introduction of the international talent on a global scale. Up to now, 1,400 of Changan's employees work abroad, up from 350 in the previous year. Among them, 973 are local hires, accounting for 76% of our workforce in subsidiaries abroad. Many of these international employees come from leading international car companies such as the Ford, Nissan, General Motors, Hyundai, and Toyota, etc. Our charitable activities that span across the world too. We join in search and rescue the refugees following the earthquake in Myanmar. We send much needed supplies to northern Thailand after the floods struck. We planted trees. We helped prevent against the lizard and sponsored women's health in Saudi Arabia with the support of our local partners. In recent years, we have carried out more than 30 charitable activities interpreting the mission and the responsibility of Changan with practical actions. Dear friend, confronting our fierce market competitions and guided by clear strategical development visions, Changan need to keep a clear mind while reaping hard-won achievements. We still have shortcomings. A lot of things we need to improve in the fields of, for example, the product layout, our network quality, our brand promotion, our service competence, our localized strengths, financial ecologies, etc., which are in urgent demand for the improvement and breakthroughs. We have formulated 8 actions for 2025 to stimulate Changan complete the transition from going inside to going upward. Action 1. Widen and deepen our presence in overseas market. Our target for 2025, the sales total as a total, is 1 million overseas sales. Of course, including our own brand sales and our joint venture partner sales. If you mentioned what is the sales target for our own brand sales, that is 690,000 units. Our year-on-year growth for the wholesale is 86% to maintain the Chinese brand export top 3. And the left target is 150,000 units. Year-on-year growth is 50%, outperforming the industry overall growth rate. At the same time, Changan will reach the overseas market coverage capacity of 30 million. That means that next year we will realize the full coverage of our target overseas market. We are firmly committed to building the strong local competence and strengthen our regional business entities to facilitate our globalization expansion. This year, we will accomplish the setup of the Middle East, our Australia and UK subsidiaries, and accelerate the operation in high potential markets such as in Europe, Brazil, Australia, Indonesia, and we will have 10 more regional business entities by 2025. We will achieve the long-term success with the solid overseas footprints. With that in mind, we are accelerating 11 major localization projects and setting up our first KD center at headquarters. By benchmarking our international leading brands, our competitors, we aim to comprehensively enhance the KD management systems. We are striving to establish 3 dedicated overseas factories with a goal to reach overseas production capacity of more than 800,000 units in 2026. A transformative milestone. Action 2, execute a dual-pace strategy to build competitive products. We firmly continue the strategy of ICE and lefts with equal weight and dual pillars. ICE as the core, stabilize the base, expand the crowd and create 200,000 level Mac products. The NAV, on the other hand, to expand the increment and rapidly capture the overseas new energy market. We are fully adhering to the strategy of traditional fuel vehicles consolidate the ICE market base and continuously building the leading ICE products with the cycle refreshes. And we invest in 10 new ICE products in 2025 and add the four-wheel drive variant to support the creation of Mac products. We are determined to launch the 10 more new products with the overall strategy of BEV for brand positionings, NEV for volume maker, and the target different regions and market characteristics to further enrich the NEV product matrix from selling what we have to change to evolving to providing what you want, what the market, what the consumers want for Europe, right-hand drive market, or Brazil, or flex fuel market, and other high-end markets. We will complete the development of the 3 European standard products, 4 right-hand drive products, and 3 flexible fuel products to meet the needs of the different markets. At the same time, we will start the development of world's first overseas exclusive compact SUV this year to provide overseas customers with tailored product. We will promote our global Mac products, including one model targeting 200,000 unit sales and 3 models each targeting 100,000 unit sales, creating full market coverage across SUV and sedans to meet the diverse needs of the different countries' customers. We continuously promote the 3 precising and 3 extreme strategy, supplemented by launching 5 supporting policies. The development of differentiated and customized business policy for Mac products and non-Mac products to support the sales target of the Mac products, accounting for more than 80%. We've established the cloud platform service across 6 sites, serving 5 global regions. Our vehicle infotainment system will adopt a standardized platform approach, featuring the CarPlay Android Auto as standard equipment across the models, all models, with the deep integration of local ecosystems through localized and human-centered service solutions. All this target we can have the chance to be accomplished because we have the strong support from our Vice President, Mr. He Gang. We will improve. Thank you, Mr. He Gang. We will improve the mobility experience for customers worldwide. Regarding the detailed planning of products, EVP Mr. Wang Xiaofei later will give us a very wonderful speech and introductions. Thank you very much. Action 3, integrate resources to build a world-class auto brand by 2025. We aim to be top 3 unaided awareness brand among Chinese car makers in every market we enter. And by 2027, we are pushing to break into the global top 10 auto brands because it is our strategy. We will comprehensively advance the global brand, amplify our international brand